2. Hi guys, welcome to the mischief. I'm the Crafty Rat. This video is part of the Froggy Friday collaboration, which was started by Karen of the Dragon's Den and Lisa of the Girl in the Garage. The link to the playlist is below. You do need to check it out because all the artists who are involved in this are absolutely amazing. So straight into this video. I've got a new mould. Now, I'm aware this mould isn't new for most of you, but I've never seen this one before. My husband found it on
Temu.
Yep. And absolutely fell in love with it. So I have a little bit of a challenge. Or it's a challenge for me. Now, I'm not an artist in the traditional sense. I have absolutely no concept of colour coordination or anything like that. You know, to me, these two are green. Green. What kind of green? No idea. Now, other than the basics like pink and green, blue and pink, blue and green it may be, I do not know what... I don't know what colours go together. I have no visualisation skills at all. I actually do have something called aphantasia, but I can't visualise things, so I can't see how these colours go together. So this might be a little bit of a Mod Podge. We'll soon find out. So what I'm doing with this is not only am I doing a frog, I'm actually testing something. Now, I used one of these. I think I used this one on my last Saturday's video with the dragon shell. Now, these are chrome powders that came from Temu, surprisingly, not. Full set, and the colours are really pretty. I know the effect that certain powders like chameleon powders, the different effects between black and white and clear. I have done normal mica powders with a white background. Yeah, thanks, hon.
Just in case you get stuck.
Smarty. Right, anyway, beside the point. Where was I? Thanks, lost my train of thought. Right, so I know the difference with the backgrounds and how it affects chameleon powders. I have also done a few projects before I started doing videos with normal mica powders and the different backgrounds. These are new to me. So what I am going to be doing is two. You're getting a twofer on this. I'm going to be painting the frog twice. You heard me. And I'm hoping to do the same colours for both of them. Now, the first one I'm going to do, I'm backing in white. I am using polyurethane resin from MB Fiberglass. They should be linked below. I'm using white, which I have used a few times in the past, and I'm using a brand new one that I've never used before. Personally, I know others have, and that's black. So I am going to get straight onto it. Now, most of this is going to be fast forwarded with background music. No doubt Mr. Ratty is going to find some interesting music. So please enjoy.
Oh, Mr. Ratty with a hat so keen found a dusty record tucked in a ravine, spinning tunes with a whistle, a grin so sly. Crafty Ratty nearby, painting frogs in the sky. Oh, Mr. Ratty strums the strings of fate, while crafty Ratty colors make the evening great. Toes are tapping, paintbrush flying high, art and rhythm tango on the moonlit sky. He stomped his boots to a twangy delight, while she brushed sparks that lit up the night. With mica dust, she She'd shine each on a log, a symphony of frogs and a dancing dialogue. Oh, Mr. Ratty strums the strings of fate, while crafty ratty colors make the evening great. Toes are tapping, paintbrush flying high, art and rhythm tango under moonlit sky. He stomped his boots to a twangy delight, while she brushed sparks that lit up the night. With mica dust, she'd shine each on a log, a symphony of frogs and a dancing dialogue. Oh, Mr. Ratty strums the strings of fate, while crafty ratty colors make the evening great. Toes are tapping, paintbrush flying high, art and rhythm tango under moonlit sky. They trade their joy, a tune for a streak. Out of the box, their worlds had a cheek. Neither cared for limits, walls or rules. Their lone duet made the world a tool. Now Mr. Right plays a song for the tadpoles. Crafty Right spins moons in vibrant scrolls. Together they hum what the city's missed, a quirky chorus only nature could twist.
Right, so that's painted. Now, to get on with the pouring. So, as I said, I'm using this from MB Fiberglass. It's Polycraft Fast Cure Polyurethane, PU, white. And I've just dropped my mixing stick onto the floor. Woohoo! Hang on, I'll get another one. Bearing in mind, my husband's just spent a minute going, right, have you got everything? Have you got the resin? Have you got your weighing scales? Have you got something, what did you call it?
I don't know, I can't remember now.
Yeah.
The mixing stick, I think.
A mixie stick. Yeah. I had everything and then it went falling. Anyways. So what I'm going to do is pour this up. Now, this stuff scares the bejesus out of me. Just because of how quick it is. So, on Temu, it said it required something like 97.5 grams. I have no idea if that's accurate. It's Temu. So I'm going to measure up 100 and we'll see what happens. I've got my little scales. Now, with this stuff, you need to be very, very quick. As I say, I think it's something like 30 seconds to mix and then you've got to pour it because it's kind of pretty much set within 10-15 minutes. So this is part B. It's the first one I've come to. So I'm just going to try and get as close to 50 grams as possible. Now, normally when I use polyurethane, I use tiny amounts. So for me, this is very scary. I think this is the most I've ever done in one pour of this stuff. And then not only that, I'm going to be doing some in black as well. Ooh, I better never do that again. Exactly on 50 grams. Right. So let's get this. As I said, got to be very quick. the sheer concentration here.
I can smell burning.
Yeah, funny. Oh my word, I'd never do that again either. What does it say, Mr. Atty?
It says this result is fake.
You funny monkey.
Okay, 50 grams.
Thank you. Right, so now, yeah, mix it for 30 seconds. So I'm doing this in real time. I'm just feeling it so I can feel when it's starting to get warm. Right, it's starting to get warm now, so it's a case of pour and hope for the best. I'm trying not to pour too quickly because I don't want to make any messes. However, I don't want to go too slow either because I can feel it getting really warm. Now, I have noticed that ain't filled the mould. So I might need to mix some more up. But Mr. Wright said it should be fine. I can always sand it down.
It's almost warm.
Yeah. Right, so it's almost full, but not quite. So what I'm going to do now is just leave it as it is. I'm going to keep the camera running because I absolutely love this effect. So I will fast forward it, however, and I shall be back in about 20 minutes. Well, 20 minutes for me, not for you guys. Right, you'll notice difference in colour. I lost the footage of the white one curing, so I thought I'd leave this one in. So enjoy the curing, and I will be back with an explanation when I do the black one. Right, so this is pretty much cured. Well, it has. It's slightly warm, but not too warm. Right, now I did have a thought. Yes, it hurt before Mr. Atty says something. What I'm going to do, because I'm using one mould, I wasn't sure how to show off the end result. So I'm going to demold this, but I'm going to keep it upside down so I can't see it. And then once the second one's done, I'll turn them over together. So I am going to get this demolded without looking much. No, I promise I'm not going to. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the mould the exact same way that I painted it for this one. I'm not going to do that on camera. You really don't need to see that twice. So, and then I shall be back when I'm mixing up the black polyurethane. So, right. It is on there. I am going to hand it over to Mr. Atty, who, annoyingly, is going to keep it from me. So I can't look regardless. So I'll be back, guys, once this is painted. Hey, guys. Right, I am back. I have painted the frog, as you can see. Now, for those students who have good observational skills may notice my nails are different. Not that you need to know that. But I had a little problem. Did it all. Got my frog poured. Started the recording. Did everything. we've still got the recording, although I ain't adding it to this. I'll add the final result, but not this. Never used black PU before. Never. So I didn't know what to expect. So I'm there, weighed it up, measured it all up like you do, and I'm mixing it, and I'm like, this ain't black. It was looking rather like a weak tea. Like, yep, this ain't black. So we're like, no, we'll keep going. I've never used it before. I'm not sure what to expect. I have seen other people use it before, but, you know, not sure what to expect. So I poured it, like you do. And it was only after I poured it, and it was like, no, this is hard. This ain't black. That I looked back on my orders, and no, we didn't get black. This is where I'm a bit of an idiot. We got backfill. Yeah. What can I say? So I have ordered some black PU. That should come tomorrow. However, tomorrow's Thursday. I wanted to get this video done on Monday. You can see my bit of dilemma. Now, what I'm doing is I would have liked to have done the PU resin. Not possible. So for the black one, I am going to be using my bog standard normal epoxy resin. I do have my heat mat, which is probably why you can see the pink, the slightly different background. So for this, I will be using the normal resin. I'm going to have my heat mat on, and hopefully when it comes to the morning, this should be fully cured, and then I will be able to do the unmoulding and get everything ready for Friday. Right, I shall be back once I have my resin ready. Yep, so I shall see you momentarily. Okay, so I've got an old plastic cup that I'm reusing, and I'm just filling it up to, I think I went to just above 100, because whilst I was painting it, I was thinking, yes, waiting for the text to come in here, yes, it hurt. I might, because I've tried with a black, I've tried with a white, and I've also tried with a weak tea, I might as well try with clear. So when I made the resin up, I did make a little bit more. I think I made 140 mils, just so that I had a little bit extra, so I could just try it on clear. So I've separated it out, and I'm just going to put my black colourant in. I'm not counting drops, I'm not being specific with this. It's an old black that I have, and I've got about 10 of these, so I'm kind of trying to get rid of them because I've got other blacks that I prefer. So I'm going to mix that up and pour it, and then as you can see on the right there is another mould that has got, I think it was a pink of the chrome powders onto it that was burnished on, and yeah, I'm just going to pour that in clear, and left over I'm going to mix the chrome powder in with the resin, not a lot, and that's that. So I shall speed the rest of this up for you guys, so I'll be back momentarily.
She's the crafty rat with the twinkle in her eye, weaving webs of wonder, making the world go by. On Froggy Friday, she's skipping stones in the rain. Her laughter's like a riddle, it's driving me insane. Crafty rat on Froggy Friday, dancing wild in her own way. Her schemes like dreams, they slip and sway. Crafty rat on Froggy Friday. She wears a coat of moonlight stitched with stars, fixing the broken, chasing fireflies in jars. Frogs croak her name, they know she's one.
So, not done my voiceover yet for the other parts. So I'm not going to repeat what I've done because I'm no doubt going to mention blah blah blah. Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on. Right. So I'm going to demold these first. Now there has been a bit of overpour, so I will clean this up. This is, however, just a test because these are some new molds that Mr. Atty got for me. So this is a screw pot. There are threads in here. I think I do have a couple of micro bubbles, but nothing major. I do like the colour. A bit of a pinky girl. Right, so which is the other part to this pot? I have absolutely no idea. I think it's supposed to be this. We will soon find out. Oh, that's tiny. Okay, so apparently it's still not fully hardened. So this should be fun. I think because it's so thin. Oh, it's one of them little pots. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I'm not going to leave that. And the lid actually does fit really well. I'm not going to leave it on because it's still a little soft, not too soft. But don't know if I can get it. I'll see if I can get some photos. But the inside of this, there is like a little dotty pattern. That feels really cool. Right, so that's that. And again, a little bit of cleanup needed on this. It's a real cute little... That's really sweet. And this is the lid for that pot. This one's not a screw. Or is it? No. So that one just sits on there, but that is so sweet. Right. So I'm not going to leave the lids on because, as I say, it is not too bendy, but a little bendy. Right. These ones, I figured I'd done the chrome in white, chrome in pretend black, chrome in black. Figured, why not do chrome in clear? So that's that one. This one, I had a little bit left over, so I actually just mixed the chrome in. I could have probably mixed a lot more, but I actually quite liked this colour. Ooh. Right, so now for the chrome with the clear background. There was a bubble. I thought I'd cleared all them, but oh well. Now, I personally quite like chameleons, mica, anything with clear background. But I know it's not to everyone's taste. However, I love this with the clear. I'm hoping, because I can't get this camera to focus. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? That, I absolutely love that. Love it from the back as well. Right. So, that's the chrome powder with the clear background. So I'm just going to get this one out first. Now, I won't lie, I have actually seen this one after the little bit of a disaster. I was on the verge of starting a brand new video, but no, I stuck with it. So I have seen that one, but I've not seen the white one or this one. Well, obviously, ooh. Okay. It looks like some of the colours have hopefully dyed the mould. I'm saying hopefully, and I'm hoping it doesn't come off. I will pour a clear one of these just to check that. But if that has ruined the mould, I will be a little bit upset. Right, so I'll start with the white one. Oh, the camera's not doing the colours justice. So I'm hoping the photos do this a lot better. But you can see all the differentiation in the colours on the... You can see the chrome effect, I think, on certain areas. I don't think it was probably the best mould for doing this particular experiment. I mean, I do love the mould, but I like it. Right, so this is the one I have seen. Again, the camera doesn't do it. Yeah, I've got a little bit of overpour. I kind of had a bit of a paddy with that. So to me, the colours don't look much different. It does look a little bit darker. Bearing in, yeah, there is, don't know, yeah, you can see on there is a slight difference in colour. So let's see about the black one. Ready? Ooh, it's definitely changed the colour. I do like it. I think for this particular mould, if I was to actually do it again, I'd probably have the white background. However, I do like this. It's more subtle. It's more what's the word? I can't think of the word, but I do like it. It's more autumny, I think. Right. So let me know what you think, guys. I will try and get photographs which will highlight these colours a little bit better. But saying that, I actually like these two together. Sorry, brown one. But yeah, if you look at the white and then the black, you can certainly see a difference there. I think for certain things, I'd prefer the black, like if I'm wanting the green here. But if I'm wanting something springy, light, then... But that's, I suppose, to be expected. Okay, so I'll try and get Mr. Ratty to get some decent photos, which hopefully will show the colours off a little bit better on these. Let me know what you all think. Bye!
In a little shed by the railroad track, she's turning nothing into something that lasts. Resin pours like a flowing dream under the glow of a dim kerosene. Glitter jars and colors so stark shimmer like stars in the deep dark park. Her hands stained with the art she weaves, a touch of magic in the things she leaves.